Crusader here, and welcome to the concluding video of the 38 standard Fordson Does It Run? Not a lot to say about this really. A few sort of trials and tribulations along the way, but the only thing to do is to sit back and we'll have a look, see what happens. Catch you on the next. Okay, so we're all attached to the front axle now, so that's a case of just rolling it forward on the carriage, look, shoving it towards the belly housing. We'll stop just before we get to it, because she needs to go over to the left, which ain't a problem, we can do that. We just need to push it across a little bit with the bar. Okay. Okay. Need to let the jack down a bit. Keep both flanges so they're square. I'll go there for a guess. And the thing I need to do, which I haven't done, I should put it back up a tiny bit, because I didn't line the pegs up with the clutch. Now I set the clutch so I've got one of the squares completely up in the middle. We've got a bit of oil running out there now, but I don't think it'll bother us. So, yeah, I'm looking at that, I think it's somewhere there. So we'll really get a bit closer, have another look. Okay. I think probably the jack needs to go up a bit. Sorry if I'm blocking your view. Right, now we've just come to a sudden stop. Now it's just a case of, I think we're actually still a bit too wide. I'll take that one out. Okay. Right, so I may just have to turn the crank back and forth a little tiny bit just to see if we can Sounds like my son-in-law's just come home, dog's gone out barking. Okay, let me wheel it forward, see where we are. Now, I think the problem we've got at the minute, even though I took it apart like that, I think their bit of box just there is actually a bit too high for what's going on. But I am, see, before I dropped the axle out and the engine was just sitting on top of the axle. Now the axle's actually right in the claw, so it's lowered its position, which means I've got to lower that bit a bit. So I'll get sorted out with a piece of wood and we'll get that bit out swapped over and I'll bring you back. Okay, so all I did was tap it back to get it off of that stud there, and it's almost dropped low enough. It's still a little high, but I think she might go at that. I'll just see what it's going to do. Oh, yes. Right, that's as far as it's going to go for the minute. Oh, okay. The eagle eye ones of you. You probably not see it from there. I just had to pull that back again. Silly me. You know, all my excitement to get it in. Left 2 bolts in the top. Which of course means it weren't going to go anywhere, was it? Right, let's have another go. Okay, that's pretty much it now, because it's still got to go down a bit. But the good thing is now it's in, I can jack up, get me a bit of box out. I'll do that now while we're waiting. Okay, a little bit of luck. Yeah, it's got to go up a touch. Yeah, that's pretty much on. So we'll get a few bolts in it and we're pretty much there. So I'm happy with that. That one went quite easy. Some of them are quite fiddly and you have to depress the clutch as you're going in just so as it can realign the plates. But quite pleased with that one, it's gone fairly well. So I'll get some bolts in and I'll bring you back. Okay, so I've been busy tonight. As you can see, I've got the manifold back on. And I've timed it up and put the mag on. And I put the air breather all back on, look. And the pipe. And all the controls are all fastened up. Choke, throttle, and advance and retard. I'll just put this bit of pipe on out here. Yuck a bit of plastic on there and a funnel. Just to put a bit of petrol in. Just to try it before I go any further. I don't want to be filling it up with water and everything else and trying to seal the radiator up and so on and so on. Fuel tank, which obviously I've got to repair. So I just want to satisfy myself that it goes and don't knock and rattle, and then I'll crack on with the rest of it. So that's pretty much where we're at the moment. And where are we? We're 25 to 10. So we ain't done too bad. Time I get the blooming the door shut and the machines in, you know, it will be 10 o'clock. So we'll call that do for tonight and we'll crack on again in the morning. Right, I'll have a go at starting this. It's been a little bit problematic, so we'll just give it another go. Well, she don't rattle, she don't bang, but it does keep dropping off one plug. And I suspect it's number 4 because that was the one that was oily before. I know the cylinder was oily, but I've already had it out and cleaned it. And if I take it out again, we'll probably find that you know, it's doing the same thing. So I'll just check that out. Obviously it's not the best way with just a bit of petrol in the funnel, so it soon runs out, but I didn't want to gear it all up and find out that everything didn't go very well. But it seems to sound okay at the moment. So I think I'll just crack on and keep putting it all together and you know, sort of finish it off and get her outside and give her a run. I did get the mag out 180 degrees again, because I couldn't be bothered to check it. I thought I was right and I was wrong. And like I say, I've had to have the plugs out and clean them because of the muck and shit, and you know, it's just accumulated over the years, and just cleaning her out. But no, she seems to go okay, so we'll plod on. Okay, so a few steps forward, we're got the radiator on, which is nothing special about that. Just chuck it on, put 4 bolts in it, and you're there. I know it's not that easy, but and the thing I didn't show you, I meant to, but just under there, can you see I've had to put a little hole there, look, right on the end of the ridge, and I put a bit of braze on there just to fill that one up. But other than that, it was a real good tank. And so we'll just get it bolted up now. I'm assuming it'll hold paraffin, I don't know, but the petrol tank looks okay. And as soon as that's bolted up, we'll fill it up with water, and we'll go for a ride, see what it performs like. Catch you on the next. It seems to be running okay anyway. Smoke, no water leaks today. Exhaust completely clean. Quite pleased with that. The only thing is with this newer tombstone that's on this engine, I think it would be better if it had a straight axle in it, like this one's got, because she sits a bit low on the front now. It's a TR engine, but I've no doubt it was a TR engine for the later tractors. Yeah, okay then, call that one done. Right, we'll see how well this starts this morning then. So, we're out of gear. We've got 5 notches on the throttle. Retard lever up, or the lever into retard position if you like. Choke pull off. Hey! Petrol on. Find volt. Right, so the rule of thumb is, according to the instruction plate, once you've done them settings, then it should be 4 up, and then you go and advance the lever, half choke, and she should go. So we'll see if that's the procedure. So that's 4 pulls up. Back off the choke halfway. Advance. old joke. I'll just check where the needle is. 1, 2, now. So it would seem like it needs a little bit more choke than probably what the plate would say on the tank. You've got to remember, like, everything is like 80-year-old now, so a bit of wear and a bit of play and draw a bit more air than it would normally. But it certainly runs better than the other one. It sits a bit low on the front because we've got a cranked axle in a straight car tombstone, so it sits a bit low, but it's not going to stay in there. It's only in there to test the engine, make sure it's okay, get the tractor going, so at least we've got one mended and we can test about the other one. And eventually it will get changed back when I get this engine, the original engine repaired. So today I'm going to have a go at doing a bit of rolling. As soon as we get them warmed up and get her on paraffin, and just see how she goes. Okay, so that's back in the shed after doing the spring barley rolling. and quite happy with that. She runned okay. She sputtered a couple of times, but I think it's just down to fuel, although I have planned it all out. But just got a little speck of something in there, and it cleared itself.
If you like what you see, drop down the bottom and give us a like.
Just running off the paraffin now on the petrol.
It costs you nothing, but it will give you a notification next time we
clear the system out, so we've got petrol in for the next time round, and hopefully clean the plugs up a bit. But not a trace of smoke.